All right, hello there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hope you're well. God bless. So, I don't have a lot of room or space, and to do this, especially with all the snow on the ground, it's a bit cold. But I started talking about the other day about ways that you can defend yourself against aggressive people. And I don't know if it came up very well, but you get a big stick like this, and it doubles as a walking stick, right? Something about 2/3 your body height, maybe a little more or less, depending on what you're comfortable with. I like just a little bit less than half the length, you know. So you grab it in the middle, you can rotate it easily. But you don't need to be all whirly-dirly to get fancy and good, right? You just want to be efficient and effective with these things. You want a nice heavy stick, something that won't break the first time you make real contact. You always remember that in any violent encounter, the victor is the one who strikes last. So if you have to defend yourself, end it. End the situation and deal with the emotions later. That doesn't mean you have to kill them. People can survive a tremendous amount of physical trauma. But it does mean don't be afraid to break the knee, break the head, break the ribs, right? So when you're handling something like this, just the basics, right? Control. You always want to maintain control of your weapon. Hold it with two hands. Like I said, it's a walking stick, right? If you have a violent situation, all of a sudden it's a weapon. Now, if you know anything about the samurai and how they move and like to do that, smooth, sweeping motions, right? It's because if you have to stop and retract and change direction suddenly and constantly, that takes time, that takes energy, it can easily throw you off balance, and that's why continuous, smooth movements are desired. So I just wanted to touch on some basics, and that's holding the stick with your two hands, always a firm grip, and I like to hold it a little bit further apart. This gives you leverage and control. And just start with basic motions, you know, just teaching yourself, getting comfortable swinging. And I don't have a lot of room out here to show you, but if you hold low with one hand and up high with the other, this creates like a trigger, a lever reaction, right? It gives you leverage. You're pulling and pushing at the same time. You can maintain control, and you don't have to move your arms a lot at all with this motion, right? See, and you can keep your elbows tucked in any situation. This is just how I was taught to maintain control and keep every impact make every impact as effective, because all the body, it starts in your feet, right? So keep your feet square and level under your shoulders. Try and keep your elbows tucked in, because if you're throwing them out, you don't have a lot of control doing that. Your elbows tucked, your feet square. And always maintain control. Firm grip. Right? So these are just basics, just how to hold the stick, how to plant your feet, right? And get room where you can practice full motions, right? And like I said in the other video, don't ever swing up, because if you swing up, your opponent has a very good chance of catching your weapon, then you're fighting for it and not with it. That's a bad situation. Swing straight across or down. Cross and down, not up. You can come down on the knee, you can come straight across on the knee. You can come down on the head and straight across on the head. Don't swing up. No need for it. So those are just some basic stuff to keep in mind if you do want to defend yourself against some hungry, angry people. I hope you don't need to do that. Spirit of peace and courage in Jesus Christ be with you all. God bless. Amen.